Hey everybody, good morning. Yes, it is a good morning. That's the first win to count for the day, for being positive, is waking up and just being able to walk to the kitchen to make a cup of coffee is a win. It really is. So like usual, I do a little bit of a morning stretching ritual. I check my emails and maybe check the internet for stuff. And when I went on Facebook, I saw a friend of mine post this that I've seen many, many times. Maybe you've seen this one. This is with about Jim Carrey, about the power or the powerless uh, potential of having money and fame. It's this here. Look, I hope everybody could get rich and famous and will have everything they've ever dreamed of, so that they will know that's not the answer. You know, I guess that really depends on where you're standing in life at the moment that you're reading this, how you might feel about this. I know that through just for myself, speaking for myself, especially as recent as now in my life, fully buying into that. But I've always kind of known that. But here's the thing. I've never had the opportunity to be rich or to be famous. Now, on YouTube, I guess I've had a lot of people tell me the achievements that I've had in the last couple of years is kind of a little bit of that fame. You know, all the videos I've done on my channels and all the impressions that I've gotten, like I believe it at some point I was averaging like 15 to 18 million impressions a month. And I didn't understand the impact of it. I still don't have any direct impact from it, except for the fact that I've met a lot of great people online, and a lot of folks have supported me from anywhere around the world just because they enjoy me listening to their favorite music, and then I just leave my comments on a video. And but I have to admit, for myself, to read something like this, to hear so many millionaires or billionaires, TED Talks, memes, moments in interviews, podcasts talk about they thought when they got to a place where they had the biggest C-suite or the most sick house or cars and the stuff that money can buy you, which I think is a dream that's sold to us in modern culture. Well, it doesn't have, well, no, not even modern culture. What have we been talking about? I'm sure all the way back in the caveman days, he who had the biggest cave won. And if it was still that essence of, you have stuff, therefore you can get bigger stuff, meaning money can buy stuff. The happiness thing, I definitely understand the vibe of have money, no money. The happiness, it can't buy you the happiness. It can buy you momentary, I think, I don't know. It could buy you maybe momentary situations of meaning I'm drinking the best wine or eating the best steak or whatever the experience is, that money can buy. Money can buy experiences, I think. Happiness, I don't know. I'm not rich, so I haven't tried to buy happiness. I've had enough money to buy moments of things that made me happy, like, if I got like a nice massage or something, or maybe traveled and did a little surfing or something like that. But that's momentary. That's like, I have friends that do have some money, and when they take me out to a $500 sushi dinner because it's at the most insane place with the most insane fish, it's these momentary satisfaction, fireworks that kind of pop off. But then, if you're not comfortable here, that doesn't matter. That's just like a sedative. I think money could buy you a lot of sedatives. And funny enough, tying that into Matthew Perry obviously passing away. I've been kind of watching some biographies and documentaries on his life, and though from different people, that there's a through thread of debilitating lack of confidence, and some other things, obviously family dynamics, that brought him to a place that, when he drank alcohol for the first time at 14 years old, he felt numb. I know that money can I know that from what I understand, money can buy that numbness that could emotionally put you to a place temporarily. But I will say one thing, a statement like that, I think everybody should have it, because for me is unique, because not everybody wants to be rich, and not everybody buys into having money equals success or being happy. It might be in the short term that it buys you success and happiness, that you hit a goal, like you could celebrate that, like, wow, here I am in my house or my island, or for all I know, here I am on a Tuesday at 11 o'clock in the morning drinking a cup of coffee, and to me that's a momentary success. But then when you put that coffee down, you go back, you drive to your house or your studio or your apartment or wherever you live, you got to live 100% in your head. But I do admit feeling that there were points in my life listening to these people talk about, I made it big and rich, and I had a yacht, and I had everything, and it was not what I was looking for. I was not any happier, as they're selling us a book. No, I'm kidding. I have to admit, there would have been many times where I've said, yeah, well, I'd like to taste a little of that sugar. I'd like to know what it would be like for about 6 months, let's just say, of me waking up in the morning and knowing my electric bills and all these things are paid, and that I can have time for myself, So I know that that meme was kind of like a blanket statement, but I've met many people that don't want to be famous. I've met many people that don't want to be rich. They just want to be happy. And I believe that those people have somewhat more of an eye on the target or the goal of being happy, and that happiness, be it elusive or coming close to getting, they realize it has nothing to do with hitting goals or having a bunch of money, sustaining the happiness. This could be just an early morning ramble, because that's what I do here, and but I just wanted to kind of share that. All these super rich, powerful people that are up sharing their memes and they're on their TED Talks and their podcasts and stuff, and they say that, I definitely get what they're saying. I could feel what they're saying, but hell, I wouldn't mind having a sip of a $500 tequila and a bone-in Delmonico and a Blue Lobster on a yacht, for a week, maybe. I guess it's kind of the curiosity of what that really is. I will say one thing as I finish my coffee and say, see ya, is of the friends that I have that are very successful and have what you might consider those rewards of having a certain kind of freedom that money buys, every single one of them have some very real issues that, be it the poorest man in the world or the richest man in the world, gets faced with. Some of them are health. There's people that I know that have incredibly life-challenging illnesses, and they have all the money in the world, and that can't buy them the treatment that will save them. So yeah, maybe it's because I got no freaking money that I put this out today. When they say, and they release the fact that now the new middle income is you got to make like $100,000 a year, I was like going, just keep me just keep shoving me down into the poverty line, as far as census are concerned, or what it needs, to earn a living in order to live a certain way and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. Too much information in my head. Did any of this make sense? You guys take care of yourself. All right.